Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to White. Dishes to Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Brown the pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Jones. On the pass to Cousey. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Cousey. Guarded by Porzingis. It's good. Cousey's got 5.
I tell you, Cousey is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Brown sets a screen for Holiday. The 3 from Tatum. Bill Russell grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Down low, Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Now here is Holiday, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and Katie. Richard, they had grand plans that just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Passes it to Porzingis. Knocked away and stolen by Russell. Here's Cousey. He has 5. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Jones shoots over White, and it's sent back by White. Tatum against Johnson. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum from deep. It's good from long range.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
White against Jones. To the middle. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Jones. White covering. Jones looking for an opening. Over White. Jones, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. And Holiday has it in the corner. A 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Here's Cousey. 5 points in the game, and the shot goes in.
how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here's Tatum for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 9.
Well, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Inside, White. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Jones against White. Bridges outside. To the inside. The shot's good from Cousey. He's got 9.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brooklyn.
2 seconds. Now into the line for your next. Number 7.
Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. White. Off target with his 3. Here's Cousey, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Cousey. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The 3 from Tatum. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Taking matters into his own hands, Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Schroeder outside. Jones in the post. He's covered by Brown. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Now here's Schroeder. Taken away by Holiday. To the paint. Here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bill Russell. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The first one falls, and the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Cousey, guarded by Holiday. Schroeder outside. Johnson for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. White dishes to Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 17 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jones. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in.
Substitutions on the court.
Brown against Johnson. To the inside. The shot's good from Cousey. 14 points for him.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
White, bounce pass. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. The pass to Cousey. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the three ball. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Cousey. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Brown with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Sinks the three-pointer.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Launches a three. Brown, no good. Nets trail by 3. Schroeder, left side, hits the front of the rim and out. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Brown wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Passes it to Cousey. Schroeder outside. Inside, Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
It really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
The Celtics shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Cousey, guarded by Holiday. Johnson surveying the floor. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. White the pass to Holiday. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. That one's in, his first shot this game. Nets trail by 4. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Here's Cousey, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Cousey passes to Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Finney-Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Outside, White. Brown outside. Pass to Holiday from outside the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Picked by Finney-Smith. Schroeder dishes to Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Both good from the line that time. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Schroeder, left side, uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Tatum way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Brooklyn trailing. Jones is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Thomas. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Tatum automatic.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Schroeder outside. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report.
A loaded 6'10" Ben Simmons moves around like a guard. And let's just say this, I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
Sharp checked in for the Nets. Bridges comes in for Thomas. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Jones with it. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Simmons passes to Sharp. Down low, here's Bridges. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Tatum draws the double. Here's Hauser. Here's Tillman. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brooklyn. Boston making a switch here. And how about Vince Carter taking in the action?
Half man, half amazing. A three-time All-Star with the Nets. A pretty good trio at that time with him, Jay Kidd, and Richard Jefferson.
On the basket by Jones.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 23. And here is Bridges. Has to finish Smith. Bridges sets the screen for Schroeder. Bridges inside. Tatum on him. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter. Celtics leading by 3. Horford with the screen on Bridges. Tatum kicks to Howard. Back to Tatum. For the 3. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Simmons passes to Bridges. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Holiday. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Schroeder passes to Simmons. Schroeder setting the pick for Simmons. Back to Schroeder. Kicks it to Jones. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebound Boston.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Al Horford. And it's wide in for Pritchard. On defense, the Nets. 8-point game. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Celtics.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. Brown the pass to White. Going inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Now on the court is your Hunter squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp checked in for Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Trendon Watford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jones. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Cousey passes to Schroeder. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Schroeder's got 6 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now Holiday, he's got 7. Brown right side. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
There's a screen. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 4. Over Porzingis. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Sharp.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Cousey. He's got 17. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east, one of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Nets trail by 5. Schroeder outside. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Brown outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Schroeder passes to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. Here's White. Brooklyn with the rebound. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cousey passes to Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Finney-Smith. It's good. This game is all even. Finney-Smith's got 9 points.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
So for the Nets, Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Jones subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. And there's the pass to Brown. Horford with the screen on Bridges. Here's Brown. And Horford wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. White against Jones. Holiday brings the double team. 14 feet away. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jones.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Brown against Bridges. Now here's Brown. He's guarded close. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
Passes it to Johnson. The dish now to Bridges. Outside, Jones. Here's the screen. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. 32 seconds left in the first half. Brown with it. Bridges covering. Out to White. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Cousey, guarded by Holiday. Here's Cousey. Johnson with a screen on Holiday. Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Jones kicks to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Russell missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Russell against Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Left side, Porzingis. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Cousey. He's covered by Brown. Jones against White. Left side, Jones. The shot missing. White with the defensive effort. Pass to Tatum. Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. From past the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Celtics. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Cousey. Outside, Jones. Brown against Bridges. Inside. And Bill Russell slams it in.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Boston leading by 6. Outside, Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Here's the pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jones, the pass to Bridges. Here's Cousey, guarded by Holiday. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one is on Holiday. The Nets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Here's Jones. White with the defensive effort.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Jones. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Screen by Porzingis. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
He's off on the first.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And he's good on the second. Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Bridges passes to Cousey. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Bridges. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bridges has got 8.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Tatum against Johnson. They get it back. Nets trail by 8. Here's Cousey. 23 points in the game. And it's Russell in the corner. It's Jones on the wing. Holiday brings the double team. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Jones, no luck. Celtics leading by 8. Tatum dishes to Holiday. Out to Porzingis. Tatum down low. Covered by Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. And here's Tatum for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 39.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect connection on the oop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a wing.
Now here is Holiday. D right on him. To the paint. Tatum kicks to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. The shot, no good. Nets trail by 9. Bridges finds Jones. Here's Cousey. He's covered by Brown. Jones with the screen on Brown. Johnson left side. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It goes on Jason Tatum. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Bridges. The Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for Derek White.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And he nails the 3rd. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Left side, Brown. Shoots over Schroeder. The wide open look here for Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Pass to Cousey. He kicks it to Russell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Russell's got 6.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Schroeder against Brown. And Brown throws it down hard. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Tatum. Now here's Horford. He dishes it to Brown. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Schroeder with the drive. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Holiday finds Porzingis. Shoots over Schroeder. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 7. The pass to Cousey. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
And you got to love Cousey's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skill.
Outside Tatum for 3. Tatum comes right back with the 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Johnson, the pass to Cousey. Holiday brings the double team. Lock at 6. Nobody near Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Celtics leading by 7. Passes it to Tatum. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 45 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Nets working the ball around now. Russell sets a screen for Jones. 11 feet away, and that's good for 2. Jones has got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They get a hand on it. Here's Tatum. That one good for 2. Tatum's got 18 points just in the second half.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
To the middle. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Jones.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
So for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Russell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Cameron Johnson. And then for Boston, Tillman's checked in. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Outside, Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Horford with a screen on Schroeder. And here's Brown outside. Drops in the tray. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith from downtown. And he's good on the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Tatum with it. Guarded by Simmons. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
To the inside. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Cousey.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Tatum, that's for 2. And Jones pulls it down. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. "16 feet away. Not going to go that time. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Celtics out in front, up 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Simmons is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Russell in at the 5. Horford the pass to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. Now Tatum. He's guarded by Schroeder. Puts up a deep 3. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. To the middle. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bridges.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's the lob to Bridges. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Simmons. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 10.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And that one, good.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Simmons. Horford with the screen on Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bridges has got 8 here in the quarter.
Great effort by Bridges, keeps the play alive and cashes in.
Down low. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Boston.
One shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Simmons inside. Over Holiday. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Ben Simmons.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Horford with the screen on Schroeder. And Holiday kicks to Horford. No good on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Bridges passes to Russell. Outside, Simmons. Back to Russell. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Russell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Holiday with the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Simmons. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And continuing to work on his jumper. If Simmons can ever take that shot with consistency, I think the whole league will be on notice.
Now the pass to Pritchard. And Holiday has it in the corner. And the three ball is good.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Simmons looking it over. Bridges. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Five to shoot. Over to the left wing. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Nets trail by 9. Schroeder, right side. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Finney-Smith finds Schroeder. Here's Simmons. And Boston with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Passes it to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Here's Tillman. Over Russell. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Simmons dishes to Schroeder. Russell kicks it over to Schroeder. Bridges a screen on Tatum. Here's Schroeder. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics leading by 9. Shoots the three. Boston again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Al Horford. Brown against Jones. Here's Tatum. Tatum cleared for takeoff and landing.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
Holiday against Schroeder. Russell a screen on Holiday. Schroeder finds Russell. They need this one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist in the game. Tatum against Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Outside Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the paint. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Nets trail by 9. Schroeder outside. Pass to Cousey. Releases from 15 and off the glass. That one's good. Cousey's got 27.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team Height.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bridges checks in. Boston also with the sub. Derek White's checked in for Pritchard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Cousey passes to Russell. Inside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bridges.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Holiday finds White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Cousey. Bridges outside. Johnson in the corner. Here's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over Russell. And it's Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 11. Johnson with a screen on Holiday. Taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The pass to Tatum and stolen by Russell. Bridges against Holiday. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Boston leading by 11. Outside Tatum. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Jones dishes to Russell. Johnson up top. And it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's got it all working for him tonight. Holiday's effort level and energy are off the charts.
Here's Cousey, guarded by Holiday. Here's Jones. Chalk up 2 there. 1:32 left in the game. And White kicks to Holiday. Poked away. Here's Cousey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Bill Russel.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
To the inside, Tatum passes it to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Tatum. No good from 11 feet.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Jones. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Holiday looking for an opening. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It's going to be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying.